Hello everyone, welcome back to Roll, and welcome back to the quest to try and generate hundreds or thousands of dice, just to see if it might break my computer. I think that's going to be a fun time. Very first thing we need to do is get a dice, please. A single die, if you will. And we're going to run these up. I'm not going to go all the way to 97, I think, because we don't need to get necessarily to the biggest prime number to start generating money for the purchasing of dice. So rather than going all the way up to say 97 on 2 dice, I'm just gonna buy a bunch until we've got more to shop with, and then once we've got that going at some level or another, we can then start investigating and trying to get more dice for more automatic die generation. And hopefully this time we'll see the passive dice, which will then give us an extra dice anytime we acquire a dice, which should be part of what can make this go a little bit more smoothly in our hunt for many dice. The question becomes then, what number do I want to get to on this die face before I think, yeah, that's probably enough, we'll go to a different die face. And I'm wondering, maybe like 60? Something like that? Because then we'll have more rolls to spend, because we're not looking to try and get our 97s with prime bonuses and all of that stuff. We're not really so invested in trying to get the highest score, just the most number of dice I can. Of course, high scores do let you get higher purchasing power, but that also raises the cost of things in the shop, so it's a vicious cycle, really. And tomorrow, because if I can do dates correctly in my head, tomorrow is Friday, and what I would like to start doing on Fridays is fan build Fridays. So if you have a build you would like to see, some suggestion of something that you would like, whether that's a strange goal or a particular strategy you would like to see executed that veers away from just the standard, oh, we're going to try and get the highest score we can on the leaderboard. Let me know down in the comments below, and each week I will pick one and we'll give it a couple of goes through to see what can be done. But for now, I think we're going to stop on 59 there. Is 59 prime? Well, let's go through the basics. Does not divide by 6, does not divide by 5, does not divide by 4. 69 is gonna reroll, gonna divide by, 59, 59. Does 59 divide by 3? No, because it's 60. I think 59 is prime then. So that will do me for that face for now. We're basically going down till we have around 2,000 rolls left. Then we will invest in a shop upgrade. See what we can do after that. I finally got used to the maximum transition speed all the time. Don't know if you guys noticed. It does help if I can aim my cursor where I want it to be though. In case you've ever missed it, I've seen this come up a few times on the Discord. There is a Discord if you didn't know, it's linked down below. I guess I can't show it off right now, but just around here, there's a very pale chevron after you've started buying passives. If you want to look at all the passives you have currently bought. A lot of people miss that. They see that they can see the list of passives when they buy one, but they miss the little chevron. Particularly in dark mode, it's harder to see, I think. Right, a 59 and a 53. Let's go with that. Then we're going to need a reroll. Then we can start looking for other stuff of particular interest. I don't think any of this stuff is what I'm after yet. Really, we want 6 times 1 reroll for that good die that we have going on. Single rerolls aren't quite going to cut it, I don't think. A lock, I think it's far too early. Die quantity multiplier we will certainly take. Now, could we roll up 5400's worth at this time? Let's buy the rest of what we have available here. Let's get weird with it. Try and create as much value generation as I can with everything that we have available to us in this particular shop. Purely to try and purchase this guy, 5400. Alright, that could have been worse. Then we're going to stick that over here as well. Now, do I want a 500 lock this early? I don't think so. I don't think, unless we buy the shop upgrade and immediately lock the new dice that we get. Just to get another one, because it's not going to be generating any value for us at this time. Because it's just the numbers 1 through 6. So let's just get a copy of that going because we can. Just because it's one more way to get one more dice. There's another die adder. A couple of triple re-rollers and a 4x. Let's get a triple re-roller. I'm going to put that on the die adder. Going to get a 4x. Going to put that on 64 with an extra reroll. Then we're going to buy this guy. Hopefully we get there reasonably quickly. That's going to go on here. Then we're going to put a triple reroll on that. There's our first extra free dice. Now we can take a couple of refreshes here. There's a die booster adder. I think we want that as well. Also, I again totally whiffed that we now have these things available to us. So this is every 150 rolls, replaces a die face of your choice with a die booster adder. Every 150 rolls, adds a face with die quantity 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, and a die adder. So we'll stick that here. And then what I'd like to maybe do is try and copy that die, or lock that die, or something. Otherwise, I don't think we need the rest of this. Probably take a 3x, because the other 59 in the center does not currently have a multiplier on it. There's a 500 lock. If we lock that guy on the right, the next 500 rolls are going to suck, but then after that, we'd be on reasonably better footing. But if we lock this now, this is our only wealth generation without any of these bonuses tacked on the side, so I think we hold off on that now. What we probably can do though, if we roll once more, is just throw that over here, get that to double, because why not? Let's get a die with faces through 50. That will add some scoring options. Lotteries we don't need. 6 times reroll I would like. Where are we going to put that though? Probably here for now. That's a bad roll on numbers 1 through 50. 2 1s? Seems very unfair. Standard die, dies with 1 through 50. Haven't seen many die quantity multipliers yet. Alright, let's upgrade again. Now we have our passives available to us. There is a 20 die multiplier, we're going to want that. And where are we going to stick that? Somewhere we want to clone, preferably. If we're going to not clone this guy yet, we need to work on cloning something else. These are value increases, which I think we could either take that, probably not this one, this is less than 6 die, but take the no weights, and then on all of the dice that we create, most of them will be 1 through 6. We can just get all of those racing up to 99 and just forget about the no 99s bonus and the numbers less than 13 bonus. So we lose out on those 2 bonuses just to get everything else to 99 immediately on all the dice that we buy. Is that what we want to do? And at the moment, how much is 64,000 to us in rolls? Not too much. And we've just made a bunch of dice anyway. So let's do this and see how that pans out. Alright, that was like 300 rolls. But now we just want to buy as many dice as we can. There's another die adder. Another die quantity multiplier. So everything's 99 now, basically. That's how that's gone. You are going to go here. You are going to go there. Is there anything else we want here? Lotto die, die booster adder. We want. Blaze is a die face of your choice with a multi-face multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of the most common number, 99, times the number of recurrences, probably about 15 at the moment, times 4. That might be worthwhile doing with an all 99s setup like this. We've got copies. Oh no, these are the ones that we, the whole dice that we purchased, didn't we? So I'm just going to stick this here. Right, I don't think we want any of the rest of this. Die Breeder Adder. Replaces a die face of your choice with a Die Breeder Adder. Every 200 times this face is rolled, it adds a new die with faces die plus die adders. So we want a whole die breeder of die adders We certainly do want that. Add half die quantity we want, because we're going to have lots of die. Run rerolls don't matter to us anymore. What we might not be able to do now, although what we want to find, I guess, is a no weights reroll. Because we're intending to never get any weights now. So let's take this passive. And then let's see if we can't get to 159,000 by this guy. Let's get a die rebate face, because most of the time, eventually, we're going to be creating new dice, right? Now, 159,000. Let's get 2 more dice first. Right, we're going to buy that. We're going to put it somewhere that's getting re-rolled already. Now let's put it here, and then we're going to put 6 times rerollers on that die. Two times multi-face multiplier, I don't see why we don't. For the number of 99s that we're going to have present. Right, might be time to upgrade the shop again. Yeah, I think we'll go for a shop refresh now, unless there's anything I really want to move. Let's swap this guy with this guy. Right, so we've maxed out our shop now. Triples bonus might still qualify for all the 99s we have. Add a copy of a die would be nice. 10 times multi-face multiplier is going to do a lot of work for us, I think. So we'll start with triples. Then we'll get a 10x face. Where are we going to stick that? And put it over here. If I could add a die copy of something, 2 million, how many rolls is that going to be? Not too many, and we're going to keep making more dice as we go. Although, yeah, 2 million, kind of a lot of rolls. I think not having universal rerolls in triplicate here has not been doing us a lot of favors. Now we want this guy cloned, I think, because it's got the Super Die Mega Breeder on it. Then what else? $1,000% Yahtzee bonus? Absolutely. Another die adder, we probably want that as well. A die breeder die is also going to be worthwhile to us. Face here. Then the Yahtzee bonuses. Hopefully that helps us out a good amount. Yeah, that accelerated our earning a little bit. But we're not getting that tremendous... Oh, there's dice, dice, dice. We need that, like, yesterday. 5 million. Right, so when we add this now, whenever a die is added for any reason, add an additional standard die. Right, another die adder face. Copy, multiplier stack, numbers less than 13 is no good for us. 100 times is what we want to see. So all the dice now will begin coming in pairs. We just haven't seen much in the way of locks and keys, which I was hoping to make more use of this run. Let's get another reroll in triplicate for this guy. Rerolls being worth 100% extra. We only have like 3 dice that are rerolling right now because we don't have any universal rerollers, which is a shame. So we'll skip that one, I think. Die quantity times 20. Add a copy would be nice, but 50 million I think is a bit too much for our blood. Shop refreshes is a bit late for that. Primes we can't do. Doubles will not do anything because everything that we have is already influenced by Yahtzee bonuses. Let's get 10 dice because that will be 20 dice. You see what could have been happening if I'd maybe planned a bit better? It's all a learning curve. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied by 10. I think that's worth doing, right? There's a lock here, but with no universal rerollers, it will take 300 rolls to unlock, and we only have 241 left. Let's multiply all of our earnings by 10. Add previous rolls to rolls. Oh, that's to rerolls. We're not rerolling enough. All other passives will have no effect. No thank you. We've got dice, dice, dice. Die adder breeder, again, is the kind of thing that we really wanted more of earlier. But hey, we've done it now. And we're only going to get one more free reroll this run. Add a copy, wild adjacency. Run multipliers no good. These dice we can basically just kind of buy on a whim. They're all going to be the same because they're all going to turn into 99s, or the numeric faces that we purchase. Another die breeder. 100 die, 100 times die number. No weights 200% is actually something we can take advantage of. We've not seen any lotto die adders yet. We're not going to be able to roll enough times to get it to pay off, so we'll ignore that. Another die breeder. So all of these guys, if we go to here, we can see that all these dice that we've created or purchased, every time each face is rolled, 50 times, we're getting more dice, but that's every face on all of these dice. So you can imagine if we got a bunch of those early, and especially the ones where... which face is it? This guy. This guy right here, every 200 rolls makes one of those. So if we could get multiple dice with these on, making smaller dice, making more dice, you can see how this would get very, very extensive. But with only 11 rolls to go, let's turn on the pips. It's just so uniform. So I think maybe getting to all 99s is not going to be the way forward for that. Maybe sticking with numbers less than 13 might be a way to go. We just need to find ways to get everything to re-roll universally is the problem. In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the videos, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any recommendations for things you'd like to see on Fan Runs Fridays, do let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.